There's one thing that determines everything about your life, your current situation, your reality. And that thing is the way you see yourself. When you see yourself as an athlete, it is easy to work out. It is easy to lift the heavier weight and to show up and to do it in the rain and early mornings. You just do it because this is a part of who you are. And the inner world that happens until you see yourself as that person is gone. The same thing when you view yourself as a health nut, or somebody who eats healthy food, or somebody who is really care about their body and the way what they consume. Once you become that person, there's no more inner world. An athlete or a healthy eater, once they start viewing themselves as such, they don't have a higher willpower than you do. They don't need that because they don't have the struggle. They don't see themselves as people that eat a certain way. The same thing applies to every part of your life. How calm you are, how you handle things, the way you lead people, the way you show up in relationships. Once you become that person, it is much easier to be that person. There is no inner world, inner word. There is no motivation that is needed. There is no willpower that you're going to have to use. You will use your willpower to get better and better and better. But you don't need to use that willpower to be what you already are. I hope that makes sense. And if not, feel free to reach out and ask questions. But the second thing is, okay, Eleanor, you told me that. What's next? How do I change who I am? And you change who you are by being that person. By doing these activities so often, by doing those wars, by fighting your willpower or creating the motivation externally. So you're doing it so often that you convince yourself and believe that this is who you are. Until you become that person, the activities or the action has to come externally. And to do that, you have to have a good grasp on your time and the way you manage your time. You have to know how to handle failures and moments when you didn't follow up. If you promise yourself that I'm going to work out 3 times a week and you didn't this week, or I promise you you go for a walk every day, or you eat healthy every day and you don't do that, and you wake up the next morning and you said, I'm done, I don't believe myself anymore. What's the point? I failed so many times. I want you to think about Thomas Edison, who failed so many times, or Michael Jordan, who said that he missed more shots than he actually took. And think about these people who failed and failed and failed, and you get up in the morning and you said, I failed, but I'm going to keep going because today I'm a new person. My past is not determining my future. And every time you don't believe yourself, you fail yourself, you let your past determine your future. But if you say today is a new day, or this hour, like I had a cake a minute ago, I'm starting fresh from now and I'm not waiting till Monday. And I didn't work out yesterday or the last 3 days, but today I will do something. And give yourself the opportunity to start fresh. Keep believing and believing and believing in yourself. That's a job of a coach. A coach will believe in you and will act from that place and will speak to you from that place way before you believe in yourself. Well, you have to have a glimpse of belief to hire that coach. But that person that stands there and says, it's okay, you're going to keep going until you go so much, you're so focused on the process that you forget about the result. And when you get to the result, you can imagine how amazing it is. It is usually better than what you thought. So staying focused on that result and focusing on your action, staying focused on the action, not the result, staying focused on the action and what you can do today, this moment, that's all you have, until you become the person you want to become. So the process is this: you decide who you want to be. You decide what activities, what action, how does it look like in practicality? And then you just do it, and you get up and do it again, and you get up and do it again and again and again and again until the war is done. My goal is not to help you. When I work with people, when I talk to people, when I teach people, it's not to win those wars. I don't care for that. I want to eliminate the war. I want to help you eliminate the war. The war takes so much of your time and energy and mental space. And the whole idea is not to win. A lot of other people will help you win the war. I'm not that person. The idea is to eliminate that war. And it might be a little longer game, but the results are incredible because you become the person you want to be, and not by default, but by choice. And with that, I want to invite you to join the 5-day challenge. It's a day for you to show up for yourself every day, just for a few minutes, to listen to a quick talk and to do an exercise, 1 exercise per day. Show up for yourself. If nothing else, you will learn to show up for yourself 5 days in a row. That's a win, and I want you to have that win. Hopefully you got something out of this video. You enjoyed it. Shared it if you like it. I know it's a longer one, but it's totally worth it. See you soon. See you on the challenge. The link should be in the comments. Love, love, love. You got this.